In recent months, China has made substantial strides in military modernization under the leadership of President Xi Jinping, focusing on enhancing its naval and aerial capabilities. Among the most notable advancements is the launch of the Type 076 amphibious assault ship Sichuan on December 27, 2024. This ship represents a significant milestone in China's military ambitions, equipped with advanced features such as a full-length flight deck and an electromagnetic catapult system which allow it to launch various aircraft. This development is pivotal for the People's Liberation Army Navy plan, as it enhances the Navy's operational range and capability to project military power beyond China's shores, particularly in contexts involving Taiwan and other regional maritime disputes. Accompanying the launch of the Sichuan, China also showcased new stealth fighter jets, specifically the 6th generation J-36 on December 26, 2024. Coinciding with Mao Zedong's birthday, the J-36 integrates advanced stealth technology with a substantial payload capacity, allowing for diverse air-to-air and air-to-ground missions at supersonic speeds. This unveiling emphasizes China's goal to rival U.S. air power and solidifies its position in the ongoing great power competition, especially in the Indo-Pacific region. Analysts emphasize that these military advancements illustrate China's intent to bolster its military readiness and deter perceived threats, particularly from the United States and its allies. The implications of the Sichuan and the new fighter jets extend beyond mere technological advancements. They signal China's commitment to asserting its claims over Taiwan, which it considers a breakaway province. Experts suggest that the launch of the Sichuan serves as a potential intimidation tactic aimed at neighboring countries, particularly in the context of Taiwan, where China's military capabilities could facilitate a large-scale invasion if necessary. The strategic context surrounding these military advancements is further complicated by China's broader economic initiatives, notably the Belt and Roa Initiative (BRI) and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB). These initiatives aim to expand China's economic influence across Asia and beyond, intertwining economic growth with military modernization. The BRI and AIIB bolster China's capacity to project power and protect its interests on the global stage, reinforcing the interconnectedness of military and economic strategies. In summary, the recent events reflecting Xi Jinping's military modernization efforts, including the launch of the Type 076 amphibious assault ship and the introduction of new stealth fighter jets, underscore a concerted Chinese effort to enhance its military capabilities and assert its regional dominance. As the United States recalibrates its defense strategies in response to these developments, the interplay between military advancements and economic initiatives like the BRI and AIIB illustrates the intricate dynamics shaping the contemporary geopolitical landscape. The timeline of these events, from the unveiling of new military assets in late December 2024 to ongoing discussions about U.S. China relations, highlights the urgency with which both nations are pursuing their strategic objectives. The content presents several counterintuitive insights regarding China's military modernization under Xi Jinping, particularly concerning the implications of its latest advancements and the broader geopolitical context. Here are some key points that highlight these counterintuitive elements. 1. Military advancements as economic signals. The unveiling of new military assets such as the Type 076 amphibious assault ship and the J-36 fighter jet is interpreted not merely as an assertion of military power but as a strategic signaling mechanism aimed at economic diplomacy. While one might expect military displays to be direct threats, experts suggest that these advancements serve as substitutes for more aggressive confrontations. This implies that China is leveraging military demonstrations as a form of coercive bargaining in response to economic pressures from the U.S., contradicting the notion that military might is always about preparing for war. 2. Perceived strength versus strategic vulnerability. The narrative often frames military modernization as a sign of a nation's strength. However, in this context, China's military advancements may actually indicate strategic vulnerability. The introduction of new fighter jets and naval capabilities could be seen as a desperate attempt to counteract U.S. coercive diplomacy and tariffs, suggesting that China feels pressured and is engaging in riskier behavior as a way to assert its position. This interpretation challenges the conventional view that military buildup directly correlates with national strength. 3. Integration of military and civilian technologies. The emphasis on military-civil fusion in China's strategy suggests a counterintuitive approach where military advancements enhance civilian capabilities and vice versa. This indicates a comprehensive strategy that blurs the lines between military and civilian sectors, presenting a united front in technology competition with the U.S. rather than simply prioritizing military power. China is strategically integrating these domains to maintain a competitive edge. 4. Geopolitical complexity and risk management. The anticipated tensions arising from China's military modernization, particularly concerning Taiwan, could lead to increased risks of militarized disputes. However, the discussion emphasizes the importance of crisis management and diplomatic channels alongside military readiness. This dual-track approach indicates a recognition that military strength alone cannot dictate outcomes. Rather, effective communication and crisis management are critical to preventing escalation. This nuanced perspective contrasts with the more common view that military displays lead inevitably to conflict. 5. Misinterpretation of military capability. The advancements in military technology, particularly in fighter jets, are often viewed as a direct challenge to U.S. dominance. However, the commentary suggests that the new aircraft merely replicate existing U.S. capabilities, indicating that while China is catching up, it is not necessarily surpassing the U.S. This counterintuitive notion reframes the narrative around technological competition, suggesting that perceptions of superiority may be overstated. 6. China's economic stagnation as a factor. The acknowledgement that China's economy is stagnating and its population is declining adds a layer of complexity to its military ambitions. This context suggests that the aggressive military posture may be a response to internal pressures rather than a straightforward pursuit of global dominance. It implies that as economic conditions worsen, China might resort to military signaling as a way to project strength and distract from domestic issues, which is often overlooked in analyses focusing solely on external military threats. 7. The role of U.S. policy in shaping Chinese actions. The content implies that U.S. policies, particularly tariffs and military pressure, may inadvertently provoke China into more assertive postures. This suggests that U.S. actions are not merely reactive but can shape the behavior and strategy of other nations. It counters the simplistic view that military advancements are purely the result of national strategy, highlighting the interdependent nature of global geopolitics. In conclusion, the insights derived from the content challenge conventional wisdom about military modernization being a straightforward indicator of national power. Instead, they present a more complex interplay of military advancements as tools of economic signaling, reflections of strategic vulnerabilities, and components of a broader geopolitical strategy that necessitates careful management to avoid escalation. The report provides significant insights into China's military modernization under President Xi Jinping, particularly highlighting advancements in naval and aerial capabilities, such as the launch of the Type 076 amphibious assault ship and the unveiling of new stealth fighter jets. While the primary focus is on these military developments, there are several critical aspects that many readers might overlook which are essential for understanding the broader implications of these advancements. 1. Military-civil fusion strategy. One of the crucial elements often overlooked is China's military-civil fusion strategy. This aspect reflects not just an ambition to enhance military capabilities but also an overarching goal to integrate civilian technologies with military applications. The report indicates that this fusion is necessary for maintaining a technological edge in the great power competition, particularly against the U.S. Significance. This strategy highlights China's approach to developing advanced technologies that can serve dual purposes, which could lead to accelerated advancements in defense capabilities while also bolstering its commercial sectors. In a geopolitical landscape where technological supremacy is increasingly linked to military strength, understanding this fusion becomes crucial for analyzing China's long-term strategic objectives. 2. Geopolitical messaging through military displays. The timing and context of military unveilings such as the introduction of the J-36 stealth fighter on Mao Zedong's birthday suggest a deliberate effort to send geopolitical messages, particularly to the United States. Analysts argue that such displays serve as coercive signaling aiming to influence U.S. policy and behavior without direct confrontation. Significance. This aspect underscores the psychological dimension of military posturing in international relations. By showcasing military advancements, China may seek to deter U.S. actions in the Indo-Pacific and reinforce its claims over Taiwan. The ability to project strength through such military displays can alter perceptions and potentially shift the balance of power in the region. 3. Linking military and economic initiatives. The integration of military advancements with economic initiatives, particularly the Belt and Roa Initiative (BRI) and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB), signifies a strategic approach where military power complements economic influence. The report notes that these economic programs enhance China's capacity to project power and secure its interests abroad. Significance. This linkage suggests a multifaceted strategy where military readiness is not isolated but rather interwoven with economic ambitions. Understanding this relationship is vital for comprehending how China seeks to expand its influence globally, as military strength can safeguard economic investments and initiatives. 4. Escalation risks and strategic vulnerability. While the report highlights advancements in military capabilities, it also implies a potential strategic vulnerability for China. The unveiling of new military technologies can be seen as a sign of desperation or a bargaining strategy in the context of U.S. China relations, particularly with the incoming U.S. administration. Significance. This perspective is crucial for grasping the complexities of international relations. As China showcases its military might, it may inadvertently reveal its strategic vulnerabilities, making it more prone to risk-taking behavior. This dynamic could lead to miscalculations or heightened tensions in flashpoints like Taiwan, where both sides may feel compelled to assert their positions aggressively. 5. Domestic and international reactions. The report hints at how domestic perceptions of military advancements can drive national policy, particularly in a regime like China's, where the Communist Party relies on nationalistic sentiments to maintain legitimacy. The display of military capability can resonate with domestic audiences, bolstering Xi Jinping's position. Significance. This domestic aspect is often overlooked in analyses that focus solely on external military capabilities. Understanding how domestic politics influence military policy can provide insight into China's decision-making processes and the potential for increased assertiveness on the world stage. 6. Technological competition and global supply chains. The advancements in military technology, particularly in stealth capabilities, and the potential implications of U.S. export controls on semiconductor technologies highlight the competitive landscape in which military innovation occurs. The report suggests that the U.S. holds a significant advantage in certain technologies, which could impact the military balance. Significance. This technological competition signifies a broader struggle that extends beyond military might into the domains of global supply chains and technological leadership. The intersection of technology, military capability, and economic policy will be pivotal in shaping the future of U.S. China relations and global security dynamics. Conclusion. In conclusion, while the report primarily addresses China's military modernization, it is essential to recognize the underlying themes that connect military advancements to broader geopolitical, economic, and domestic narratives. Understanding these interconnected aspects can provide a more nuanced perspective on China's strategies and the potential implications for global security and power dynamics, as both nations navigate their strategic objectives. Attention to these often overlooked factors will be crucial for anticipating future developments in the Indo-Pacific and beyond. Here are the 4 most valuable points for an in-depth analysis and discussion regarding Xi Jinping's military modernization efforts and its broader implications. 1. Advancements in naval and aerial capabilities. The launch of the Type 076 amphibious assault ship Sichuan represents a significant step in the modernization of the People's Liberation Army Navy plan. Equipped with advanced features such as a full-length flight deck and an electromagnetic catapult system, it enhances China's ability to project military power beyond its shores. This development not only boosts the plan's operational capabilities but also sends a clear signal about China's intentions in regional maritime disputes, particularly regarding Taiwan. The introduction of new stealth fighter jets, including the 6th-generation J-36, further indicates China's ambition to rival U.S. air power, highlighting a broader trend of military-civil fusion aimed at maintaining technological superiority. 2. Geopolitical ramifications in military signaling. The unveiling of advanced military assets occurs against a backdrop of heightened tensions in U.S. China relations. These military advancements can be interpreted as a form of coercive signaling intended to counter U.S. actions and influence its foreign policy. By demonstrating military prowess, China seeks to deter perceived threats and assert its claims, especially regarding Taiwan, which it views as a breakaway province. The strategic implications of these military developments underscore the potential for increased tensions in the Taiwan Strait and beyond as China aims to project strength without engaging in direct confrontations. 3. Integration with economic initiatives. The Belt and Roa Initiative (BRI) and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB) are integral to China's broader strategic framework, complementing its military modernization efforts. These initiatives bolster China's economic influence across Asia and beyond while facilitating its ability to secure interests abroad. By intertwining military advancements with economic strategies, China is enhancing its global standing and projecting power through soft power means, allowing it to navigate geopolitical challenges more effectively. This integration emphasizes the complexity of the current geopolitical landscape, where military and economic strategies are increasingly interdependent. 4. Impact on U.S. defense strategies. The advancements in China's military capabilities present significant challenges for U.S. defense planners, necessitating a reassessment of air and naval strategies in the Indo-Pacific region. As China enhances its offensive capabilities, the U.S. must consider increasing intelligence and defensive assets to counterbalance the shift in power dynamics. The interplay between military advancements and economic strategies will require the U.S. to adopt a nuanced approach, combining deterrence with diplomacy to manage the risks of militarized disputes and prevent potential escalation. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for formulating effective responses to China's growing assertiveness on the global stage. These points encapsulate the strategic implications of Xi Jinping's military modernization efforts and their potential impact on regional and global security dynamics, providing a basis for further analysis and discussion. 1. The arms race of the Cold War. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union engaged in a significant military buildup, with both nations striving to achieve technological superiority. This included the development of advanced weapons systems such as intercontinental ballistic missiles (ICBMs), nuclear submarines, and stealth bombers. The launch of new technologies often coincided with political events, serving as a means of signaling strength and deterrence to the rival state. For instance, the unveiling of the U.S. B-2 Spirit stealth bomber in 1988 was a pivotal moment in showcasing American air power capabilities just as the arms race was intensifying. 2. The rise of Nazi Germany. In the 1930s, Adolf Hitler's regime in Germany undertook a massive rearmament program which included the modernization of the German military and the development of advanced weaponry. This military buildup was primarily aimed at reversing the effects of the Treaty of Versailles and asserting Germany's dominance in Europe. The introduction of tanks, aircraft, and naval vessels was not only a preparation for future conflicts but also served as a political tool to intimidate neighboring countries, signaling Germany's intent and capabilities leading up to World War II. 3. Japan's military expansion pre-World War II. In the years leading up to World War II, Japan embarked on a significant military modernization and expansion program. This included the development of a powerful navy highlighted by the launch of the battleship Yamato in 1940, which was the largest battleship ever built. Japan's military advancements were coupled with aggressive foreign policy initiatives, including the invasion of Manchuria and later broader campaigns in China and the Pacific. These military developments were crucial for Japan's strategy to assert itself as a leading power in Asia, similar to China's contemporary ambitions in the Indo-Pacific region. The future outlook for China's military modernization and global initiatives under Xi Jinping's leadership is likely to unfold across several key dimensions, particularly as the geopolitical landscape evolves in the wake of new technological advancements and strategic initiatives. Military modernization. 1. Continued naval expansion. The launch of the Type 076 amphibious assault ship Sichuan signifies China's commitment to enhancing its naval capabilities. Expect an accelerated pace of shipbuilding with a focus on aircraft carriers and amphibious assault ships designed to project power across the Indo-Pacific. This expansion is likely to increase tensions in maritime regions, especially in the South China Sea and around Taiwan, as China aims to assert its territorial claims. 2. Advanced fighter jets. The introduction of the new sixth-generation fighter jet, the J-36, marks a significant leap in China's aerial capabilities. Future developments will likely prioritize stealth technology, payload capacity, and operational range. This arms race in aerial combat capabilities may compel the U.S. and its allies to enhance their own air power, leading to a more militarized and strategically competitive environment in the Indo-Pacific. 3. Integration of AI in cyber warfare. China's military modernization will increasingly incorporate artificial intelligence and cyber capabilities. Expect advancements in drone technology, cyber operations, and electronic warfare systems. This technological integration will not only enhance operational effectiveness but may also lead to new forms of conflict where cyber and kinetic operations are seamlessly combined. 4. Geopolitical implications. As China continues to modernize its military, it is likely to engage in coercive signaling aimed at the U.S. and regional neighbors. This could manifest in increased military exercises, assertive naval patrols, and potential confrontations, especially in disputed areas like the Taiwan Strait. The U.S. may respond with enhanced military cooperation with allies in the region, further escalating tensions. Economic initiatives. 1. Belt and Road Initiative (BRI). The BRI will continue to be a cornerstone of China's strategy to expand its economic influence globally. Future projects will likely focus on integrating more countries into China's economic orbit, particularly in Asia, Africa, and Europe. The initiative may evolve to address criticisms related to debt diplomacy by emphasizing sustainable development and partnerships. 2. Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB). The AIIB is expected to play a crucial role in financing infrastructure projects that align with China's strategic interests. As the bank expands its portfolio, it may also diversify its funding sources and partnerships, potentially attracting investments from non-traditional partners including private sector players. 3. Xiaonan New Area Development. Xiaonan is poised to become a model for urban development, emphasizing innovation, sustainability, and high-tech industries. The success of this project could influence urban planning and development strategies in other regions, positioning China as a leader in smart city initiatives. Global geopolitical dynamics. 1. U.S. China relations. The ongoing military modernization and assertive economic policies are likely to exacerbate tensions between the U.S. and China. The Biden administration's approach will likely involve a mix of strategic competition and diplomacy, focusing on building coalitions with allies to counter China's influence while engaging in dialogue to manage conflicts. 2. Increased global instability. As China asserts its influence through military and economic means, the global balance of power may shift, leading to increased instability in regions such as the Indo-Pacific and Eastern Europe. Countries in these areas may need to navigate a complex landscape of great power competition, potentially leading to new alliances and conflicts. 3. Focus on technological supremacy. The competition for technological supremacy, particularly in areas such as AI, semiconductors, and advanced manufacturing, will intensify. China's military-civil fusion strategy aims to harness civilian innovations for military applications, leading to a more integrated approach to national security. Conclusion. The future outlook for Xi Jinping's China is characterized by an aggressive military modernization strategy intertwined with economic initiatives like the BRI and AIIB. As China seeks to assert its influence on the global stage, the geopolitical landscape will likely become more competitive and contentious, with significant implications for U.S China relations, regional security, and global stability. The interplay between military capabilities and economic strategies will define the contours of this evolving power dynamic, requiring careful navigation by all involved stakeholders.